Hello all, my name is Krish and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now we are almost near 2019 and after 2 months we'll be moving towards 2020. So in this particular video, I'll be discussing about the top 5 programming language that you should learn till 2020 so that you are in sync with the job market demands, right? So I'll be discussing about this, and this 5 programming languages is completely based on market research. It is based on the application of those programming language, the salary that is offered for the freshers for that particular programming language, how quickly you can basically learn that particular programming language. So I'll be considering all these particular factors in selecting this particular programming language, and I've done a research from past 3 days for this. So in the 5th rank, I would like to basically give this particular programming language that is called as C#. Now, if you don't know about C#, guys, C# is the brainchild of Microsoft, right? And based on the market demand, there is a huge market demand with respect to C#. The reason is that the application of C# is huge. Now, some of the application that I would like to talk is about, with the help of C#, you can basically C#.net, you can basically create a web application, you can create a console application, you can create a desktop application, you can also include or use C# for the game development purpose. Now, if you have not heard about a software called as Unity, so Unity is extensively uses C# for the creation of the game, and most of the games, high quality games, is basically created with the help of C#. Now, when I talk about this particular market demand and the application, the next thing that I would like to talk about is that how many months it will basically take for you to be good, at least good at C#. Now, guys, when I started my career as a fresher, it took me somewhere around 3 months, to become a good C# developer so that I could actually be put up into some projects and work in the real world industry, right? So it will be somewhere around 3 to 4 months. You will be good at that. I'll not say an expert, but at least good at that, right? Now, C# is also being used extensively in competitive programming, where you're creating different kind of algorithms so that you'll be able to get the output in a quicker way with less response time. So heavily being used in competitive programming also. So when I say competitive programming, that basically means something like algorithms, data structures, and many more things. C# is also being extensively used in various product-based companies and service-based companies. Now, if I talk about product-based companies like Microsoft, Honeywell, Panasonic, and many more are using C# for developing their application. And some of the service-based companies are Infosys, TCS, Cognizant, and many more. So definitely C# requirement is huge, and definitely if you are able to learn that, you will be definitely able to get a whole lot of different requirements. Now, 4th rank, the programming language that I'm going to give is something called as Java. Now, I know that Java is quite popular. I know every one of you know about Java. Again, it is completely an open source, which was developed by Sun Microsystem. And guys, if I talk about Java, the application is again huge. You will be able to do web application, console application, you'll be able to create a game development, you'll be able to use that in IoTs also, and many more, right? So the similarity between C# and Java, the functionality, almost everything can also be possible with respect to Java also. Apart from that, guys, if I just talk about the salary part, right? So a Java developer as a fresher, usually the salary ranges between 4 to 8 lakh, and it also depends on various product-based companies that you're getting hired. Now, if I talk about the market requirement, there is still a whole lot of market requirements with respect to Java. Most of the application like Amazon.com, Facebook are basically using Java for their web development purpose. Apart from that, if I just talk about the companies that are basically working in Java, there are a whole lot of product-based companies, right? Like Oracle, there are companies like Panasonic, and many more who are working in Java programming language. Apart from that, service-based companies like TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, many more companies are also working in Java. So definitely, I'd like to rank Java as 4th programming language in this particular rank itself. Now, when I move to the 3rd rank, I'm going to provide this particular rank to a programming language which is called as Swift. Now, if you don't know about Swift, guys, this programming language was being invented or introduced by Apple company, that is Apple Inc. And the main purpose was to help developers for creating applications or apps for iOS, Mac OS, and tvs OS. So all the platforms or the operating system that are created by Apple, for those kind of platforms, it will help you to create the applications or the apps for that purpose, for the basic use purpose. So and this uses a Cocoa Touch framework, which is pretty much simpler, which is pretty much helpful for the developer to quickly create an application. And guys, in order to learn the Swift programming language, it may probably take you around 3 to 4 months, because this particular programming language, because of the Cocoa Touch framework, it provides most of the functionality inbuilt for the developers, so that the developers can easily learn and quickly learn. If you know the basic syntaxes, basic object-oriented features, then most of the things will be easily done for you, you know. Now, if I talk about the salary part, for the freshers, definitely the salary will be ranging between 5 to 8 lakhs rupees INR. For the fresher, I'm just talking about, and this is the average salary. And as you know that many people nowadays, because of cheap internet, because of smartphones, right, they are going to use a whole lot of apps in their phones, right, and many of them are basically interested in Apple phones, right. So definitely this would actually have a whole lot of requirements with respect to jobs, because as and more we are moving towards the smarter age, definitely more and more apps and more requirements will be with respect to this particular job. And various product-based companies are also working, and service-based companies are working with respect to this particular programming languages, like Apple. Definitely Apple will be one, and different product-based companies who like to make their apps in Apple iOS. So definitely they'll be using that. Service-based companies like TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, and many more will also be using this. Now, if I go to my second rank, the programming language that I would like to give is JavaScript. Now, JavaScript is basically used for both client side and the server side now. Different frameworks and different versions of JavaScript have basically come, like AngularJS, like Node.js, jQuery, and many more, right? So definitely JavaScript is one of the popular programming language. I think everybody should have some idea about it, because definitely anywhere it makes the application completely lightweighted, you know. And if I just talk about data science, right, if I just talk about TensorFlow libraries, now TensorFlow libraries have also come in TensorFlow.js. you know, you'll be able to use that, and you'll be able to create your deep learning neural network architecture easily, you know, and completely that particular architecture can be deployed, or that model can be deployed in a mobile phones in an offline mode also, even though you don't have the internet connection directly, because the model will be completely lightweighted, right, smaller size, so you can deploy that particular model into the mobile phones and directly use it. And definitely JavaScript makes the application very lighter, right. Now, if I talk about the salary part of a JavaScript developer, it will definitely range between 6 to 10 lakh rupees for a fresher, because there is a whole extensive use. You can use basically in mobile phones, you can use in web application, in the front end, in the back end. And if you don't know about Node.js, guys, you can interact with various APIs and get the data quickly. You know, you'll be able to do a whole lot of things. Even products like Alexa, Google Assistant uses extensively JavaScript like Node.js inside it, right, for doing most of the application part over there. Now, if I talk about product-based companies and service-based companies that are working in JavaScript, I guess every product-based and service-based companies are working on JavaScript. It is extensively basically used, right, hugely used. Anywhere you go, you'll be having a web app, you'll be having a mobile app, extensively JavaScript will be using. So I think JavaScript is definitely an evergreen programming language, because it will always be in demand. There will be a whole lot of requirements with respect to this particular programming language. Now, the next programming language, and the first programming language that I would like to rank, is Python programming language. Now, it is not completely because I'm a lead data scientist, I work on this particular technology, nothing like that, guys. This is completely based on the market demand. This is completely based on the application part and on the salary part. So I would like to rank Python programming language as the first. And definitely you all know that with the help of Python, with the help of Flask, and basically there are frameworks like Flask and Django which will help you to create web framework, web application, and REST APIs, and many more things, right? And apart from that, its application in data science, deep learning, machine learning has made it to number one. You know, whole lot of applications are there, and since it is an open source, there are a whole lot of different libraries that can be easily integrated by just one import statement in Python, and it can be heavily used. You know, it can be used for creating your deep learning neural network architecture, for machine learning algorithms, and with the help of frameworks like Flask and all, you'll be able to create your web services, web applications, and with the help of Django also you can create a huge web applications and heavier web applications. Apart from that, nowadays many companies have been developing their own libraries so that they can basically interact to their cloud. So if I talk about cloud like AWS, right, and if you want to communicate with MongoDB, you'll be having a different libraries like PyMongo. If you want to interact with AWS cloud, you also have a library called as Boto3, right? So all these different libraries have been created, since Python has a whole lot of different libraries with respect to the application part, and because of machine learning and deep learning, it has become really popular. And the whole lot of job requirements are definitely there. Now, if I talk about the salary part for a Python programming developer, for a fresher, right, the salary will be ranging between 6 to 12 lakhs INR, and this I'm basically saying with respect to different work. Okay, if you're just going as a Python programming developer, and if I consider that as a data scientist or as a deep learning developer or an artificial intelligence expertise, right, at that time you can definitely get a very good salary. And now it has become very much popular, guys. There are a whole lot of research happening with respect to this, and as it is an open source, there are many companies who are supporting this, right? They invest on this, they provide some donations for this particular programming language, so that everybody can research and do a whole lot of things with respect to this particular programming language. So definitely I would like to rank this programming language as number one for till 2020, I suggest, because after 2020 I don't know what will happen, but I can at least predict at that time there will be a whole lot of job requirements with respect to Python programming language, considering data scientists, considering deep learning developer, and many more, and even in computer vision it is being extensively used with the help of libraries like OpenCV and all, where you're taking the live feed data, doing a whole lot of things with respect to that particular applications. So yes, this in short was the top 5 programming language I think that you should focus on till 2020. Yes, in 2020 there will be a huge demand from this particular programming language, and yes, for freshers, guys, it is up to you. You can choose any of this particular programming language and select. Definitely there will be hiring in your colleges that will be taken up. Otherwise, definitely there'll be a whole lot of requirements with respect to freshers on this particular technology. And please do comment down in the description, in the comment box, about the best programming language you think, and yes, I'll be considering that also. Apart from that, there are also some special mentions that I would like to talk about, some programming language like C++. As you know that Python in some of the libraries has C and C++ binding, so I did not specifically say C++, because these are also some evergreen programming language that will always be there in the backend. But specifically with respect to the job requirements now and the market demand, I'm going to consider this 5 programming language. In the 5th, we have C#, 4th Java, 3rd Swift programming language, 2nd JavaScript, and the first is Python programming language. So I hope you like this particular video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day ahead. Thank you one and all. Bye.